Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Remember, it will not resonate with all Pisces individuals, but I try to reach the majority of you. But this is for Pisces, full Celtic cross. General energies coming in for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, the energies coming in for Pisces. Remember that Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. And we always look for a positive reading, but if not, we work through it, But this is for Pisces, like I said. Sun, moon, and rising. Full Celtic cross. See what the general energies coming in are. Beginning energy, that is. But I need it for the full Celtic cross. Now, I do shuffle these prior and I meditate on them beforehand. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, straight up. You can't get any better than that coming in. Good fortune is coming upon you maybe, or you're wanting this. But let's get the cards out. Let's see what the rest of the cards say for May. Now, the subject at hand, you're dealing with the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods, or Wands, depending on what deck you use, can be in a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone non-committal, or someone all over the place, someone with a short temper. It could be all kind of things. Let's see what's crossing it. Crossing it, the happily ever after card. Maybe they're wanting this. Maybe they're wanting this with you, or maybe you're wanting it with this person, but someone's acting like they're kind of non-committal, with the Ten of Cups. Now, I'm going to clarify these with another deck. And it could change up the story, so bear with me as I go along. Your goal is to put something to rest, put an end to something that's no longer serving you. It doesn't have to be relationships. It could be just negativity. It could be something that you need to put an end to, and you know this. You know this, Pisces. Foundation, Page of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius possibly, or passionate messages as the foundation. In the past, Ace of Rods. I think something good's going to start coming in for you, Pisces. I know May is here, but fortune is turning for you. And you got the Ace of Rods, so maybe some of you were offered something or will be offered something. And yeah, you're going to get messages of money, of finances, and stability in the very near future. We all could use that, right? Possible future outcome or advice from the universe. Avoid a tower moment. Don't let, things get out of hand. Put the tower in reverse. In other words, you may miss a tower. You may have a blessing in disguise. You may, as they say, dodge a bullet. But is avoiding troubles. What is coming towards you? Someone may need to drop something. A situation that is around you, it's an outside environment, or what is coming towards you, someone needs to drop something. They may be carrying on too much around them, or someone is, or situations are that what one needs to just be focused on and the other drop. So it could be that you drop negativity and go with more positive things. Remember, reversals are not always bad. They really aren't. Hopes and fears, you're afraid you won't be able to make that choice, whatever you're trying to make. You can leave it in the comments if you want. What choice, what are you trying to decide? Because you got to fear that it won't go in your favor of some sort. Ooh, final outcome. You are going to get an offer, but you're unsure of this offer. You're unsure of it with the Four of Cups. That's the Four of Cups. There is an offer being made. Now, I'm going to clarify these. Like I said, it could change the whole situation up. Or just, bring it to light a lot more than it's showing us. But the Knight of Rods, we're going to start here, the subject at hand. Knight of Rods is in reverse, and what's crossing it is the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after card. Now, Knight of Rods, Ten of Cups, why are you there for Pisces? Knight of Wands, again, that's the same thing, and he's in reverse, so it's very important. This person isn't happy, or they're just, like I said, non-committal. They're unsure, and even you could take on this energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be you're unsure of yourself. You're unsure of if this happily ever after is going to happen, but I do see the winds changing or turning in your favor. Knight of Rods, twice. Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands, same thing. And Ten of Cups, why are you there, as a subject at hand. Page of Wands, Page of Rods are over here. And so it's like you're waiting for these messages. These messages, it's like I see anxiety here, almost overexcitement in a way, and overzealous sometimes. But it's like you're not trusting in this good fortune that may come your way. So if you don't trust it and you don't go for it, you may miss it. And that's the story of the Four of Cups. So this is where Tarot helps us. It helps us to know that something's coming our way that we may want to take a second look at, okay? Now, you may not go for it. You got the Death card as your goal or what crowns you. And that doesn't mean what you think it is, you know, watching too many horror movies. But the Death card is like putting an end to something. You may say no to this situation, or you may be putting the rest, things that just didn't go in your favor in the past. It could be so many things. Let's find out. The Death card in the upright. Why are you there for Pisces? What is going on? Yeah, it's about wealth. Maybe the end of poverty, huh? Because you got wealth there next to it. The end of negative situations. Put that stuff to rest so something else can grow out of it. The Death card, Ten of Pentacles, both in the upright, is what crowns you or your goal. Why is it there? Yeah, not accepting any negative offers or situations that aren't good for you. That is the Seven of Cups in reverse. And that's what you want in that. And I like that card in reverse. Because usually when it's in the upright, you got all these options, but you don't like any of them. None of them are good or not exactly what you want offered to you. This is someone not taking any offers that aren't solid and putting it into stuff that doesn't need to be there, pretty much. Now, as a foundation, you got the Page of Rods. This could be, like I said, it could be a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be, like I said, messages. Or it could be a younger fire sign or someone just like a lot of passion. So Page of Rods, why are you there for Pisces as the foundation? Eight of Pentacles. Someone's saying they're not going to work on something, or maybe you're going to quit something. Maybe you're going to give a message and saying, take this and, you know, shove it, whatever it is. So Page of Rods in the upright, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces? Some of you may be actually quitting, you know, something. Like I said, putting an end to something and starting something a lot better. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm thinking some of you may leave a situation that was too hard on you and going for better things. You may actually get messages that are really positive. Could be work, could be love, could be, you know, finances. Maybe some money's coming in. Or like I said, you know, just something more stable. So in the past, you got the Ace of Rods, Wands, whatever you want to call it. So something's going to be offered to you, but you may already experienced this. Everybody's on a different timetable, so it's hard to say. But the Ace of Rods could be a passionate message, new message coming in about something you wanted. Ace of Rods, why are you there for Pisces? This is for Pisces that's something's good coming to them. So if you're one of those Pisces that something good is coming your way, and even if you're not, take a hold of this energy. Try to grab for it because the energy is there, you know. So someone's offering you something, but you're unsure with the Two of Wands, and you got that twice. And when you get these cards that are twice in a row, or not necessarily in a row, but in a spread, it's important. And you got it twice, the Two of Rods, or, you know, Wands, whatever you want to call them. They're both in reverse. It's indecisiveness. It's not sure which path you want to take or which direction you want to take, even though you're getting this offer soon. Ace of Rods in the upright, Two of Rods in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces? Yeah, communications are coming in, and you may actually travel. Some of you may actually travel, get messages that are pretty, I wouldn't say forceful, but quick. And some of you may be even offered to move somewhere, but that's all different for everybody. Now, in the near future, you got the Page of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or messages of finances, you know, in the upright. It's, you know, something that's positive. So Page of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles is looking towards the past here with all this situation, including looking towards that Wheel of Fortune. So Page of Pentacles, why are you there for Pisces in the very near future? Ace of, you may be afraid to accept it. They're wanting to offer you this wand, but you're like him hauling around, not sure if you want it. You may actually turn it away if you're not careful. I'm not saying that you shouldn't investigate everything, because let's face it, it's a dangerous world. But if there's something positive there, you should overturn every rock and see what's going on, because you may actually miss a really good opportunity that's coming towards you. That's the key message I'm hearing. You may miss a very good opportunity. So Page of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces? Temperance. Yeah, they're trying to offer you more balance in life. I gotta move these up. This is too far down. Or move this down a little bit. Hold on just a second. Just when I think I got this straightened up. Better than nothing. Anyway. It's so someone's wanting to offer you more security and more balance in life that's going to bring, you know, a lot more comfortable situations, but you may be turning it away if you're not careful. I see them wanting to offer it. Now, you're, I think, afraid of a tower situation. You're avoiding, you know, you're saying, well, if I just take this, it'll just come crumbling down, because we've got the tower here, and it's advice from the universe or the possible future outcome. And it's avoiding a tower situation. I see that's what you're wanting to do. So you're not trusting people or situations or whatever. So the Tower card, why are you there for Pisces in May? What's going on is the possible future outcome or advice. Why are you there? The Tower in reverse. The Sun. Yeah, you're afraid you won't be happy with the situation. You don't know if it'll bring you happiness, this fortune. Well, guess what? It will bring you happiness, okay? Don't be, you know, poo-pooing away things or sticking your nose up at it, you know, of something that may be positive. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, can I get another card for the Tower? In reverse, the Sun in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces? As a possible future outcome or advice from the universe. Yeah, you may walk away from something because you're afraid it's going to be crumbling down around you. You don't trust it. Yeah, I hope you investigate it. And for those that you don't feel like, you know, you're getting anything good, at least reach out for this energy. You may get some of it, you know, even if you feel like this doesn't resonate. Now, Two of Pentacles in reverse as the outside environment. Why are you there? Yeah, someone's going to drop something and offer you something. They're going to drop one thing, but when they drop one thing, they always keep the other. They don't drop it all together. When they're in the upright, they're trying to juggle a situation, but now they're making a decision. They're dropping one thing, and what's coming towards you is a happy situation for your home with the Four of Wands in the upright. Now, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands in the upright is the outside environment. Why are you there? I do see you dropping something, though. Yeah, a new beginning, a new beginning. Something new is coming towards your way. I hope you investigate it. Now, you got the Two of Wands in reverse, and your hopes and fears. You're not sure of this decision. You're not sure which move to make or whether you're making the right move. Two of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces? The Chariot in reverse. You're going to think everything's going to just come to a halt. It's too good to be true. That's what I don't know if I want to put myself out there. So Two of Wands, the Chariot in reverse. Why are you there for Pisces as the hopes and fears? The High Priestess, you're not trusting yourself with the High Priestess in reverse. Something's trying to come out, but I'm not going to call that yet because I didn't call the Four of Cups. Now we got the Four of Cups in the upright. The Four of Cups is the final outcome. It's someone offering you something, and you still may stick your, thumb up at it, you may get rid of it. You may not want it. And And I just saying, investigate before you turn this away, because it is being offered to you. It's up to you. You have free will whether you want it or not. Maybe you got something else going, you know. But 4 of Cups in the upright, why are you there for Pisces as the final outcome? They also call it the distant outcome, but I call it more like the final outcome. 4 of Cups, why are you there? Yeah, they're going to offer you something, say this is going to take you out of anxiety. This is going to bring you out of a nightmarish situation if I give you this cup. Because that's the 9 of Swords in reverse. And that's a good card to be in reverse. Coming out of anxiety. Someone wants to offer you something to relieve you of a negative situation in your life and bring more positivity into it. So 4 of Cups in the upright, 9 of Swords in reverse. Why are you there? As the final outcome for Pisces. And taking control of your life. You'll be able to rule your life well, you know? But I don't know if you're going to accept it. Now, 4 Cups, 9 of Swords, the Emperor, why are you there as the final outcome? 2 want to come out. Yep, your ships are coming in. But you're still dealing with that fire type energy. Maybe, like I said, you may be taking on this energy or someone else is taking on this energy. But it could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe not everybody's happy for your situation. In the end, someone may feel a little left out. Maybe with everything coming in for you, someone else is going to feel left out. Like you're too busy for them. But we shall see. Yeah, someone wants to come out of disappointment. The Lover. You may have somebody in your life because you got a whole new world opening up. Yeah, something's coming in. Let's go back to the beginning. Something good's coming in. But when something good's coming in for you, someone else is going to feel left out around you for some reason. So remember the people around you. You ever hear that old remember that old saying, don't forget those you left behind, you know, when good things are coming to you. Yeah, don't forget us, Pisces, because good things are coming to you. And maybe you'll be a little busy and doing other things, and other people won't feel like they're getting what they're wanting. But you also may turn something down because you don't trust something. Some of you may turn something down very well. But it's good. Whatever's coming in, please investigate it first. And if you feel this energy around you, even a little bit, take it up. But as these things come in, other people may feel a little left out around you. You know, the lover situation. Someone you have an emotional bond. Doesn't have to be a lover. But someone may feel left out, or that the reason why this is there is that something's going to help you come out of being left out of the cold, or you may actually reject it. So don't do that. Don't do that, okay? And this is your reading. It's a good reading. The key is don't thumb your nose up at everything that's coming your way, because it may be a good thing. I'm not saying you should jump into anything, because it's, like I said, it's a crazy world. But please investigate this before you totally reject it, okay? And that is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, okay? I'll see you there, okay? Bye.